Well, it's Saturday night and I've decided to record a video. Um, it's not that I have nothing better to do, it's just that I figured it's a big one, so might as well make time for the good ones and the big ones. But all I can tell you is you're definitely going to need a pen on this one because you have no idea what the topic is that we're going to cover and how big the topic is. You will know by the time I'm done. Before I get started with this video, I'd like to first give a big thank you to Andrea Logan, who wrote a guest post about this blog, theartofthename.com, on tntnames.com. I was out for dinner last night with my wife, and somebody forwarded me through Facebook the article, and I read it, and it was very nice, very thoughtful, very appreciated, and the post is filled with all kinds of cute things that I've said across many different videos, and certainly tells me that Andrea is paying full attention to the videos, especially the part when she said he may not be an expert, but he's smarter than you are, because I always claim there are no experts. Well, it's okay, Andrea. You can call me an expert, and I won't feel bad. But generally, there are no experts. But there are always people that I can learn from, so I guess I'm not an expert at all. Anyway, the bottom line is it was a very thoughtful post. It made me feel really good, and I felt appreciated that Andrea took the time to do this. So thank you again. And I will post the link to Andrea's article, her guest post, on tntnames.com at the end of this video. So you better get your pen ready because it's definitely going to be one you're going to need to take some notes on. And I'll tell you the topic as we get there, but it's going to be something that should be of interest to anybody that has a business that they want to put online. First, we're going to talk about some interesting stuff. My spammer is back at it again. I told my wife about it last night over dinner. Her name, by the way, my wife is Wendy. Anyway, so we talked about this Kirsten chick sending out emails and how it could get guys in trouble or girls or whatever the hell she's emailing, and how a spouse or a boyfriend or girlfriend could easily get jealous. So when I got back from dinner, lo and behold, there was another email from Kirsten. So the first one, which you know about, was, "How's it going? I'll be in town next week if you want to meet up." Well, last night it was, "You there? What happened last night? Are you mad?" And that was it. So this fake crap could really get people in trouble if they had jealous partners or people in relationships. But enough about Kirsten. Now I hope you've got your pen because I'm going to give you two scams that you should not fall for. These two scam alerts alone will make it worthwhile you watching the video. So make sure you pay attention, listen carefully so that you understand exactly what I'm saying, because this happens all the time. It's happened to me, it's happened to many other people, and some people fall victim to it because they don't know what's going on. So here's the first one. Someone will buy your domain for $500 to $1,000, and then maybe 3, 4, 5 days, a week later, they'll email you from another address pretending to be a new buyer and offer you $3,500 to $7,500. And this will excite you naturally, thinking, "Oh crap, I just sold it for $500 and now this guy's willing to pay $3,500. Well, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get you excited and all pumped up, hoping that you will go back and try to buy it off the first guy. And the first guy is going to say, "Well, I bought it for $500, but I want to make some money on it, so I'll let it go for about $1,500 or $2,000. Now you're thinking, "I've got a $4,000 or a $6,000 offer, so $2,000 isn't bad." So you go ahead and you buy it back. The only problem is, once you buy it back, that buyer for $3,500 to $6,000 disappears. They never really existed. It was the first guy who pulled a scam on you and basically was trying to sell you back your own domain name and make a profit on it. So do not fall for this. If you need to rewind this later, do that. The second one, second scam. Again, you won't hear about these scams anywhere but here because I've seen them and been through them, and it's kind of like I tell my kids, although none of them listen to me either. I have a 17-year-old that thinks he knows everything, and yet in the last year he's totaled my car. He's done some other mischievous things, let's just put it that way. And then last night he wakes me up at 2 in the morning after he went out partying, telling me he was having a drink of bottled water when somebody threw a pillow at his head and they chipped his tooth. Well, somehow I don't think he was having a bottle of water, and somehow he thinks I was born yesterday. I doubt he was having a bottle of water at around 1 a.m. I'm sure it was more a beer or a cooler or whatever the hell else he was drinking, but that's not the point. Guess who got stuck taking him to the dentist and waiting an hour and a half for them to fix his chipped little tooth? Me. So they think they know everything, and well, eventually, I posted on somebody's blog. Somebody said, "What age would you like to go back to?" And I posted my choice was I'd like to go back to the age of 12 with all the knowledge that I have today. And that's probably where I'd like to go back to and start over. Although I'm not that upset with the way things turned out, but I'm sure everybody would have changed a few different things. Enough about me, because I'm not part of the scam section. Let's get on to scam number 2. Someone will offer to buy a domain from you that you don't own, say for $3,500, hoping you'll look up the who is, and then go make an offer on that domain name, and you may get a price of $500 to $1,000. And you'll think, well, hell, the guy's offering me $3,500. It can't be a bad deal if I buy it for $1,000. I'm going to make $2,500 in profit. But you go ahead and you buy the domain name, and the potential buyer turns out to be fake and disappears right after, and never be heard from again with your $1,000 on a domain name that he probably paid $10 for, and he got you to buy it for $1,000, thinking that you had a $3,500 buyer. Don't fall for this, please. So now you've got 2 things. Don't fall for them. And you have no reason to fall for them now, because now you know. And I would hate to say it, but it's not always end users that come up with these scams. Sometimes it's domainer to domainer, but hopefully that doesn't happen too often. Anyway, so you're probably wondering what today's topic is and what we're going to discuss. So today we're going to talk about Google Places, which is now called Google Plus Local Pages. So there's been a few changes because it did change names, but I'm going to give you a whole bunch of information on it, so here's where you need the pen. As a business owner, you can still use Google Places to manage your business. As a user, you can now rate, review, and upload photos through the new local search experience called Google Plus Local. If you previously wrote reviews or upload photos in your Google Plus account, in your Google Places account, Google makes it pretty easy for you to migrate them over to the new Google Plus Local Pages account. All you need to do is migrate your old Google Plus page reviews and photos, and it's pretty easy. So what are the 5 most asked questions about Google Plus Local Pages? How does Google Plus Local Pages help people find my business? Google's the #1 search engine in the entire world, encompassing networks, web-based applications like Google Earth, which we've all played with, Google Maps, Google Voice, Google Directory Search, and many other partner websites. When you set up your Google Plus Local Pages listing, your business becomes part of that network. That means that anytime someone uses Google to search for either your specific business or your name or your location, or even a business category is yours in your area, your business listing is likely to appear in those search results across the entire Google network. So that's good. How can I make the most of my Google Plus Local Pages listing? Well, first of all, make sure it has a score of 100%. So when you're filling it in for the first time, fill it in completely. Also, upload as many photos as Google will allow you to. Encourage your customers to post reviews, and employ search engine optimization strategies when writing your Google Places page content. So how do I get a Google Plus local page listing? Start by creating your free Google account, or most of you already have one. Then visit the Google Plus Local Pages homepage and click the Add Business option. And it says claim your business location. Once you submitted all the information, you'll have to verify your business by providing a valid telephone number or document, and then wait for Google to publish the listing. What will it cost to use Google Plus Local Pages? Google Plus Local Page listings and every feature that comes with your Google Plus Local Pages is absolutely free. Is it possible to advertise my Google Plus local page on Google? Yes. Google's now added a simple and easy way for you to advertise it using something called Google AdWords Express. You can access Google AdWords Express to your Google Plus Local Pages account. So you can figure out how to do that on your own once you get in and get going. What are the 5 most important components about your Google Plus local pages listings? Well, your Google Plus local pages can be one of the strongest marketing tools you have as long as you know how to use it to its fullest potential. For this reason, it's important that you invest some time and energy into getting it just right from the get-go. So again, work hard. Hard work builds business. So you have to have a complete, accurate, and optimized Google Plus local page listing because it can mean the difference between reaping some major rewards from your internet marketing efforts and going completely unnoticed. So how do you make sure your Google Plus pages is speaking well on behalf of your business? Here are the 5 most important components of Google Plus page listing that you need to work on to make sure that people can find you and that it's done. Make sure that in your description, you make it a keyword-rich business description. So your business description should be concise, informative, and easy to read and understand. However, it should also be optimized for search engine spiders so that your page sits as high in the search engine results as possible. Do some thorough keyword research to find the strong keyword phrases that maximize your business, and then use those phrases in your description. Number 2, make sure that it's accurate and thorough business information. So you should take the time to fill in every single space when it comes to completing your business listing. Don't leave anything blank, and be as concise and accurate as possible in order to rank high in Google search results. Again, your business score should have a 100% mark, which requires that you input something into each field. Make sure you upload as many photos and videos as possible. Studies have shown that people surfing the web are more responsive to images than they are plain text. Now, I am too. I prefer to look at a video or a picture than I would like to read a whole boring paragraph, which is probably why you're watching my video now and not off reading some boring text blog. Not that they're all boring, but you know what I mean. So anyway, Google Plus allows you to upload a large number of photos and videos. Take advantage of this by uploading the maximum number allowed. Get positive customer reviews. Your Google Plus local page listings include a customer reviews section. Encourage your satisfied customers to write a short testament about your business and ask them to post something on Google Plus, your local page, for all to see. You may want to show them exactly how that process is done, and maybe even email them or send them a step-by-step guide on how to find your page so that they can post a positive review. Now, if they want to give you a negative review, I'll send them to somebody else's site. Just kidding. There's another secret for that later. So I'll just tell you that now. We'll throw it in. So if you want to put up a page or a button on your menu bar that says customer feedback, you put up a picture of a big thumb and a little thumb. One big thumb says good, little thumb says bad. If they say bad and they don't like your business, then you take them to a page that's a contact form that says, please tell us how we could fix up what you didn't like and tell us what you didn't like so we can make improvements to satisfy you. Now, if they said they liked it, then you take them to a page that has a few things on it. A Facebook thing that they can like your page, a Twitter thing that they can like, Pinterest thing they can like, all the social networking things that they can like, plus a way that they can review your site on Google Plus local pages so that they can go and do that stuff. You're not going to send that to the people that don't like it, and this is a way to narrow them down so that they won't even find that page. Anyway, you can't please everybody all the time, especially when dealing with the retail public. So that's just one way to do it. But also you want to make sure that all of the customers that really like you are going out and doing it. So let's talk about some ways to use local pages, Google Plus local pages for your business. So you want to get the listing, obviously. That's the first step in establishing your presence. So you got to get that done. And you got to pass a verification and wait for Google to approve you. Make sure the keywords and content are relevant. So when adding content to your Google Plus page listing, make sure it's relevant and keyword rich. We did that part. Encourage reviews. And that's about it. 10 advantages of using Google Plus local pages. Number 1, it's free, so can't argue with that. It's free and it won't cost you anything to set up. And when you consider how strong a tool Google is when it comes to web marketing, it's almost mind-blowing to know that you don't have to pay a cent to use it. Number 2, it's Google advertising. Once you have your Google Plus local pages completed and set up, you can take advantage of an array of Google advertising options available for your Google local pages. the customer review form. You automatically get a customer review form with your Google Plus pages. It's a great place to build publicity, handle customer complaints, so that potential customers can see firsthand that you're willing to work with customers to make them happy. So they don't all have to be happy, but as long as you operate and answer the unhappy ones in a professional and courteous manner, it'll show your other customers that you're not some asshole that just doesn't care. So you have to answer the negative ones too, whether you like it or not. Google Maps, along with your Google Plus local page listing, Google will place a marker for your business on Google Maps, making it easy for new customers to find you. So that's good. Better than Yellow Pages? Well, it's definitely better than Yellow Pages. Studies have shown that 97% of all consumers search the web to find local businesses, making the Yellow Pages nearly obsolete. If you want to get noticed, you need your business listing on Google local pages. Of course, those same studies have shown that 95% of people don't actually take any surveys at all because they hate them. So we can't believe all the survey stuff we hear. Another thing that's important, mobile users. Most people these days use their smartphones to view the web, even though it's tiny and you can barely read it, and they just hit that thing to open it up and make it bigger. But most people use their mobile phone to access Google Plus listings, so you won't miss out on that valuable market either. The other good thing about Google Local is you can target demographics. It is possible to tweak your Google Plus pages so that it's seen by those who are most likely to visit your page and become your customers. So if you are a veterinarian in Boston, you want to make sure that people in Boston looking for veterinarian find you when they hit in Google Boston veterinarian. It pops up in Google Places. You also get virtual business tours, which is interesting. Google Plus pages are now offering, temporary on a limited basis, to send a photographer to your business to shoot a 360 virtual tour of your establishment. So for customers who are on the fence about visiting your business location, this can be the push they need. You may not even have a website, but setting up a business website can cost a considerable amount of time and money. Of course, if you go through me, it's a lot cheaper. It's about $3.99 or $4.99. So, but most people don't know that, and they go to some big company who quotes them $10,000 or $20,000, and that's just the way it goes. And so they don't even have a website. A lot of these businesses that are on Google Places. So you can just, again, use your Google Plus local page as your site. Google offers. Google makes it easy for you to offer customers who visit your Places page coupons. So you can add coupons in there and simply click on the Google Offers button, complete the information you want to include in your coupon, and it'll get published to your page. So they can download a coupon to your restaurant or to whatever it is you're doing. If you're doing yoga and you want to give them a $10 off to the first class, great. So you can go through Google advertising as far as that goes. So make sure you get all the reviews you can, get them to respond, ask them. So there's ways to get them to respond. One is to ask them. The simplest way to get a Google Plus local page review is if you have satisfied customers or clients, it's easy. You ask them and they'll go ahead and post for you. Then make a point to have them visit your local page listing and submit the review, and remind them that posting a review is easy and you can send them the detailed instructions. It's a simple click, write a review, and then submit. Your Google Plus local page listing link. Google Plus local page links provides you with a personalized link that you can send in an email or a snail mail list to direct people to your listing and ask for reviews as well. So you can customize it. You can also include your link on all your website correspondence, advertising, and marketing materials. Google Places also makes it easy for you to generate a QR code, which has become very popular, and you can add them again on any of your business stationery, your business cards, or whatever you want. It'll give them information about your business. So how do you respond to reviews? So if you get a negative review, which never fails, somebody's going to give you a negative review because they're not happy with your business. No matter what you do, no matter how you try to satisfy them, they're just some customers that you just can't please. It's important that you preserve your business reputation by responding to these reviews promptly and diplomatically. Make a public attempt to resolve any issues and express your perspective in a way that's not self-justifying and nor insulting to the customer. So you still want to respond, but you want to respond politely so that your positive customers can see that if they have an issue with you down the road, you're not going to treat them like crap. So make sure you do that. So how do you handle positive reviews? Well, thank your customers for their support and offer them incentives to keep coming back. By offering coupons and referral rewards publicly via Google Plus local page listings forum, you're encouraging potential customers to give you a try. New ones and old ones that will hopefully come back. So what local businesses should know about the new Google Plus? Here we go. It's now common knowledge that Google Plus pages listings is tantamount to the successful development of a strong web presence. So you might be surprised to find that the more you learn about Google Plus Local, the more excited you are to use it, and this is your perfect starting point for learning more. So here's a few things that will help you learn a bit more about Google Plus. Social networking. Google Plus Local is a major upgrade from the previous Yellow Pages concept of Google Places. In order to claim your Google Plus local page, you must first create the Google Plus account, which you know about, the Google account. That means they're automatically linked into your entire Google Plus social network, which means it probably links into Google Circles and everything else. It's a vast community of businesses and customers and potentials that can interact with you in a variety of different ways through private messengers, through whatever else. Let's see what else. Not much else in there. So why is having your business on Google Plus local pages important? Well, it's important for quite a few reasons. It's important because the Yellow Pages are now obsolete, and you want to be in the directory that people are searching, and most people use Google to search whether we like it or not. The next reason is your places listing will work for you when you're sleeping. It's always one of my favorite. If you can make money while you're sleeping, it's a good thing. So the internet never sleeps, and your page is always accessible to potential customers, even long after you shut down and you go to sleep and you're done. You can even link your Google Plus local pages to your website so that customers can make transactions while you catch your Z's. So that's important. It's important for branding. So Google Plus local pages is especially effective when it comes to your business branding, which in today's market is essential for your business to be successful. By uploading photos and videos and customizing your content to speak for your unique niche, you can go a long way in strengthening your brand. And these days, companies spend a lot of money on brand protection, so you definitely want to do the same thing. You want to make sure that your brand is covered. What about reaching your target market? You can create content for your Google Plus local pages listings that speak specifically to what your target market is looking for, and then count on Google search engine to deliver those targeted traffic straight to your virtual reality door. Meaning, there are very few types of advertising that enable you to reach exactly who you want to by this means that are within your control, and Google Plus local pages is one of them. So you definitely want to make sure that you do it because it'll help you reach more of your target market. And again, Google Plus local pages are free. So regardless of how successful your business is or whatever your budget is, you simply cannot argue that many of your business choices come down to the bottom line. And unless you have limitless marketing budget, and who does these days, you need all the free help you can get. And we all do. So it just doesn't make any sense not to take advantage of such powerful marketing tools when it won't cost you a single cent to get involved. So I strongly recommend you get your business up on Google and make sure that you are listed in Google Plus local pages. Get your business listed, follow through the whole process, and make sure you go through it 100%. And make sure that you upload as many photos and videos and encourage your customers, your happy customers, to send you reviews and all that cool stuff. Overall, it'll build your business, and that's the whole point of being online. So let's build your business and get in there, and then you can also add your businesses to other directories later, like Yelp or Amazon or whoever else is out there. I mean, there's a whole bunch of them, but start with Google Places first, because we all know that most people use Google as a search engine first, and then they go to other places and things like that. So I hope you found this video worthwhile. It's 8:40 p.m. now, so I think I'm going to sign off, relax, and who knows, I may come back with another weekend video. I've got a few other good topics I'd like to hit. Anyway, thanks for listening, and have yourself a great night. Bye bye.